I also like music. Maybe I could make a sleep playlist with slower songs and just listen in the dark.
That's another great idea. Just remember to keep your screen face down or far away so you are not tempted to keep checking it. You can even set a timer so the music stops automatically.
Okay, so we have digital curfew, phone away from the bed, and relaxing routine instead of scrolling. What else?
Here are a few more advanced strategies. Create a no screen zone. Decide that your bed is only for sleep and rest, not for studying, scrolling, or watching videos. This trains your brain to associate bed with sleep, not with stimulation. Second, use apps wisely. Ironically, some apps can help you use your phone less. You can set limits for social media, track your screen time, or even temporarily block certain apps at night. Third, change how your screen looks. Some people switch their phone to grayscale, black and white in the evening. Without all the bright colors, apps become less exciting and less addictive.
Oh, wow. Grayscale. I've never tried that. My feed will look so boring.
Boring is exactly what you want when you are trying to sleep.
Fair point. If my phone looks like an old block and black and white movie, maybe I'll put it down.
Another important tip: if you can't fall asleep after about 20 minutes, don't reach your phone. That's one of the most common habits that keeps people stuck in a loop. They get bored, they pick up the phone, their brain wakes up more, and sleep gets even further away.
Guilty again. So, what should I do instead?
Get out of the bed, go to a dimly lit room, and do something calm and low stimulation, like reading a few pages of a book or doing some light stretching. When you start feeling sleepy again, go back to bed. The message to your brain should be bed, sleeping, not strolling and stressing.
That's actually makes sense. It's like a training puppy. You have the to be consistent or it gets confused.
Exactly. Your brain learns from repetition.
So, how quickly would I notice a difference if I tried all of this?
It can be surprisingly fast. Some people notice better sleep within a few nights of reducing screen time before bed. Others may need a couple of weeks for their body clock to reset, but most report falling asleep faster, waking up less during the night, feeling more energetic and focused during the day, having a more stable mood.
I could really use that more focused part. I always crash in the afternoon around 2 p.m. It feels like my brain just shuts down.
That's often the result of sleep debt. The rest your body owes because it hasn't been getting enough quality sleep. Every late night adds to that debt, and your body charges interest in the form of fatigue, low motivation, and irritability.
So basically, my phone is keeping me poor in my sleep currency.
That's exactly right. And good sleep is like saving money. The more you have in the bank, the better you feel and perform.
Okay, I'm in. But I know myself. If I just say, I'll sleep better, nothing will actually change. Can we make a concrete plan?
Absolutely. Let's create a 7-day Unplug to Recharge challenge for you and for anyone listening.
Alright, I'm a little scared, but let's do this.
Here is the challenge for the next 7 nights. First, set a digital curfew. No screens at least 30 minutes before bed. If you can, stretch it to 60 minutes by the end of the week. Second, pick one relaxing activity to replace your late night strolling, reading, journaling, stretching, or just listening to calm music. Third, keep your phone away from the bed, on a desk, shelf, or in another room. Use an alarm clock if needed. Fourth, if you can't fall asleep after 20 minutes, don't pick up your phone. Get up, do something quiet and boring, and return to bed once you feel sleepy. Fifth, every morning, quickly rate your sleep on a scale of 1 to 5 and note how you feel during the day.
I like that. It turns into an experiment instead of just, I should do this.
Exactly. At the end of the week, you can look back at your notes and see if fewer screens really made a difference.
Okay, so let me say my plan out loud. Tonight, I'll stop using my phone 30 minutes before I want to sleep. I'll put it in my desk across the room, turn on the do not disturb mode, and read a real book instead of scrolling. If I can't fall asleep, I'll get up and stretch instead of grabbing my phone. Then I'll rate my sleep in the morning.
That's a fantastic plan, Asya. And for our listeners, you can adapt it to your life. Maybe your digital curfew starts 20 minutes before bed at first. That's okay. Start small, but be consistent.
And if anyone listening wants extra motivation, you could do the challenge with a friend and check in with each other. Like, hey, did you survive your digital curfew last night?
Accountability always helps. You could even reward yourself at the end of the week. Maybe with a screen free afternoon doing something you enjoy.
I'm actually curious to see how I'll feel. If I wake up less tired and less cranky, that alone might convince me to keep going.
That's the goal. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even reducing screen time a little bit before bed can have a positive effect on your sleep and your overall well being.
So, final takeaway?
Final takeaway: when you unplug from screens, you give your brain and body a chance to truly recharge. Better sleep isn't just about the number of hours, it is about the quality of those hours, and screens play a huge role in that.
Unplug to recharge? I really like that. Definitely a good title for this episode.
Then we chose well. That's all for today's episode of Healthy Habits Weekly. I am Mrs. Costa.
And I'm Asya, officially starting my 1 week digital detox tonight.
We will check back next week to see how Asya survived without her midnight scrolling. Until then, remember, unplug to recharge and sleep well. Thank you for listening to Stay Clean and Safe, a project funded by the European Union. Remember, small steps lead to big changes in keeping our world clean and safe. Take care and stay safe.